So thank you for being here this morning. It's great to be here. Some very interesting topics to discuss. I'm not here to discuss banking, but maybe in a way, yes. I want to share a few ideas with you to explain how we came to this idea at TICSA and what TICSA is. Well, the world is a big world out there, and things are becoming more and more digital. When I was a kid, my father told me, that was a long time ago, half a century ago, more or less, that when I will grow up, information will be worth gold. And I would put that, I'm not sure if he was right or wrong, because let's think about that for a moment. The information is becoming exponential on the internet. Huge access to information. Everyone has access to the information. If we take, for example, if information is worth gold, then companies that have this information are like banks. They have gold. They must be making lots of money. If you think about YouTube, for example, YouTube, if everybody knows here how many videos are watched per day on YouTube, 4 billion a day. 4 billion times they are serving information per day. You know what YouTube's revenues are per year? 4 billion euro per year. What's their profit? Zero. How can that be? So there's some kind of a problem here with this information. The reality is that YouTube don't sell information. What they do is they just stand, there's such huge traffic, they're standing out there with the sign that says Coca-Cola, and there's enough people that click on Coca-Cola. It has nothing to do with the intrinsic value of the information which is being viewed. Of course, a lot of that doesn't have value, but imagine that someone could monetize the intrinsic value of the information, because some of that information is worth it. Worth 1 cent, 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents. And that adds up. So, TICSA is a platform that enables, we built a platform, we're billing experts basically, we built a platform that enables anyone to monetize the intrinsic value of any digital content. Now imagine, a lot of people have digital content in many formats. That's music, lectures, videos, blogs, journalism, many, many forms. And we have created a platform that allows to monetize the intrinsic value. So, we created a fast charging, rating, and billing engine that does in real time so many transactions that it can support billions, literally billions. We solved one of the biggest problems, which is the global VAT problem. Of course, if you're going to sell to Sweden a video that's 10 cents and you're sitting in the United States, from a regulatory perspective, you have to pay VAT in Sweden. That's not a simple topic. Not for the independent content provider who wants to post a video which is interesting to someone anywhere in the world. How do they bill to that person 10 cents, 25 cents? We've solved that problem. So we're able to handle billions of transactions. It's quite amazing. This platform that we built is able to be sold as a digital marketplace, kind of like YouTube, where people can load any kind of digital content, set their price, leverage their social network, and earn money. We can also sell our platform as a service. We have API set for gamers, gaming companies, etc., and also as a platform itself. Basically, that's what I wanted to tell you about TICSA today. I just want to add one thing, and that's that from what I've been hearing today about the banking industry related to what we do, I think that the banking industry has huge challenges. And generally speaking, the internet, which is just a platform, has not even begun to monetize the intrinsic value of what's going on there. Basically, just people are holding up banners. This is a huge opportunity to get in on this action. Because if YouTube were to charge an average of 10 cents for their monetized intrinsic value, they would be making 100 times or maybe 200 times their revenues. And then they would be able to show profit. Thank you very much.
I think, again, we have time for one or two questions. What would you like to know? Nothing to know. I just a comment from my side. You know, it's interesting. We talked about payments before the break. You have not explicitly talked about payments, but you have talked about billing. So basically, that is payment as well, and you do it kind of in the millions. So this is also an approach where you have a kind of a closed loop and where you can do really fast payment for certain products, of course.
We are not a payment service provider. We work with payment service providers that provide the service to us. Basically, we are a biller. We are an enabler, and we handle the taxation, the transaction on both sides, both to the seller and also to the consumer, and make sure that this is completely transparent. And we work on an 80-20 revenue sharing model, which is very unique. So that's what this is all about.
So potential models for cooperation then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.